Hello and welcome to another PA Matches cast. I'm Brian Perkis, and today we've got an exciting multi-planet 2v2. Ugeli and Juranis versus Lord of the Realm and Nolan the Nerd. We are on a two-planet system. As you can see over there, there's the other planets. They're on the same orbit. They're just infinitely looping around, never catching up with each other. And both players have intelligently spawned one on one planet and one on the other. So we're going to have lots of hopping back in between planets. Building a teleporter connecting the two planets is going to be a very important strategy, so you can send reinforcements to where is needed. If one player is being overwhelmed, then can send in reinforcements. If one player just needs a little bit extra to overwhelm your opponent, can send reinforcements. Lord of the Yellow is scouting out and is probably going to come across Pink real soon here. Let's take a look at this planet. It's pretty much just a solid lava planet. There are some nice open areas over here, but then there's this rocky area in here, which is going to be quite an important terrain feature, which means that a lot of the fighting between these two players is going to take place right in this stretch. Planetary Annihilation actually does have some very important terrain features. It's not as boring and bland as most people give it credit for. If you look at this planet, look at this. This is some tight quarters, close quarters combat. It's going to be very narrow, very hard to maneuver. Putting up some laser defense towers in here would be a huge advantage, and controlling this is where going to be the majority of the fighting is, as units cannot maneuver and swarm in through here. So this terrain forces players to fight through here, or to flank around, and maybe if they can get through here, then they can do that. But if Yellow defends this area properly, then no problem. And then same goes for over here. So this is some very, very nice terrain that, if you learn to utilize it properly, can make a huge difference. First raid coming on in from Yellow. Managed to pretty much destroy all of Pink's army on this planet. Okay, so we talked about this planet. Let's hop onto the other planet. There's been some fighting going on over here. Yellow's getting in some very nice metal extractor kills. Wow, there's this big lake over here on this planet. So naval is going to be pretty darn important on this planet, particularly because Pink's base is right here on this edge. If Yellow can get into the water, then he can use narwhals to just destroy, or orcas, I mean, to just bombard the base, the shoreline base. So at this point, yep, Yellow has got quite the advantage. Yellow has a lot more bots. Very nice. Bombers are going around to take out some of these metal extractors. They really, really need to hit that fabrication. Yep, down goes the fabrication bot. That's the big win right there. Those fighters managed to take out those bombers, but that fabrication bot was destroyed, and that is a very big win. At the same time, Yellow is getting in some very nice metal extractor kills. There's been a lot of combat going on over here. Hop on back over to this other planet. Yellow's working on expanding. He's doing a fairly decent job. And Yellow's stepping on up to vehicles. Good choice. Bots are only good for so long. And on this lava planet, both these planets are fairly close quarters, so speed isn't as big of an asset as it is on other planets. Nice little skirmish, and Yellow just slaughters Pink's bots. But because pretty much all of the combat is through here, if you leverage this planet's terrain properly, most of the combat's through here. If either player just plays it right, there's these choke points that can be taken advantage of, but this is the main avenue right here. Ah, very nice. Pink is doing some very nice raiding, manages to get several metal extractor kills. Doesn't quite finish off this metal extractor, but yellow manages to defend. All around, though, that was a very big win for pink. Their economies are about equal, but pink is really hurting for energy and has got a long queue up to take care of that. Yellow's got some bots running around the backside of the planet. Very nice. And gonna need to keep an eye on that large bot force. Pink is working on expanding. Probably gonna get some backside combat going on over on that planet. I'd say yellow's got a very solid advantage on this planet right here. Pink is behind on total units, and the main thing is though all of these tanks right here, they're gonna be able to destroy all these bots with ease. If it were just a 1v1 on this planet, I'd say yellow is very likely to pull off a win. On this planet, I'd say it's a little bit closer. The fighting has been back and forth. This lake desperately needs to be claimed. Whoever can get a superior naval force in this lake has a decent shot at, well, it's more important for pink to defend the lake, and it's more important for yellow to attack with the lake. If yellow can get a sizable naval force in this lake, then he'll probably win this planet. We'll see. Oh, whoa. Long wall system being built over here. I guess in an attempt to protect all these metal extractors over here. Yellow's got two forces forming up. Tanks forming up and moving in over here while there's a bunch of bots over here. Oh, and we got some fighting going on over here as pink has made it through these terrain features and out into the open area, doing a very nice job of forcing yellow to react and chase after pink. But because of the high health of economy buildings, this attack is doing pretty much nothing. Economy buildings and factors really need to have a health decrease. I don't get why Uber tripled their health. That was just a mistake. That attack would have been so much more devastating and important if the health had been a lot less. Very large tank force moving on in with bot in support. It looks like yellow isn't going to be splitting up his forces and is just going in for the sledgehammer move. And in they go. Micro is going to be pretty important as pink has quite a few infernos in here. He needs to properly use the range of the bolos and take out those infernos and those docks from range. Got another large force trying to, looks like they're going to try and slip through. They're trying to slip through this over here. If yellow had used the terrain to a better advantage, see, look how narrow they are. Yep, there we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Use that terrain. Now, pink is being forced to come through this large open area where all of these tanks are lying in wait, and that right there is using terrain to your advantage. Doesn't need much of a force over here as pink is forced to come in, stream on through in a single file line, which means the majority of the confrontations have to happen over here, or they have to go way around to over here, giving yellow plenty of time to react, and he does have radar. That is using terrain to your advantage. Very well done, yellow. Both sides, because actually pink did a good job of doing that earlier, but now yellow is using it to his advantage. Not a whole lot going on. Let's take a look at the backside of the planet. Ooh! These docks are trying to flank around. They found the commander in the water, very vulnerable, but since the commander is in deep water, he can't be hurt by those docks, but those docks are now going to be coming in through the backside. Ooh, they are going to get a bunch of fabricator kills. Very big win. And now they're going to be able to take out the 2 vehicle factories. And, oh, but at the same time, as Pink is mounting a very nice attack over here. Wow, fantastic rating from both players. Those bots need to, yep, focus fire, take out that vehicle factory, and then move on in. It probably would have been better if instead of going that way, if they had swung on in this way. Now Pink has more time to clump up and react. But we're going to be getting another sizable confrontation. Man, 2 fights going on at once. Pink is moving forward, trying to get in some metal extractor kills, and is being kind of successful, but is having to retreat. But here's another big conflict. Pink is having to fight his way through these plateaus. This terrain is really actually making a big difference in these fights. That was not a good direction. Yellow had these forces. Pink should have gone this way. But the commander is over there. I'd say that was just a doomed attack on both sides. And here's Grenadiers lobbing off shots. Their area of effect is where it's going to be their biggest asset with all these clumped, but the area of effect is not overly great. I don't know. I think Yellow is coming out on top of both of these engagements. The Grenadiers could probably do with a area of effect increase. Yellow is sitting back. Let's see, what do they see? They don't see a whole lot. They need to be using their fighters to scout. If they did, they'd see that Yellow could move in on over here and attack on through here and cause a lot of damage. And now we got to head on back over to the other planet as Yellow is mounting a large attack with mostly their vehicles, and those tanks are just chewing through all of these bots. Not looking good for Pink. This is where they need to use this terrain to the advantage. Yellow is being drawn into this choke point. And if they were to get up some defense towers and some walls here, that would effectively cut off this direction. It doesn't particularly matter. Yellow is swinging on around. This is where building defense towers is very, very important. Use the terrain to your advantage. Use your home court advantage. Oh, and Yellow is doing what I was just saying that they should do. They are now scouting with those fighters, and no, don't fall back. You could have the advantage. Oh, no, I guess they're having to fall back to deal with this attack. Very nice move from Yellow, or Pink got the attack moving on in, and this attack is dealt with. Pink has got these tanks going to be taking out this energy field. Yellow has a ton of energy, so it's not going to be mattering a whole lot. And Pink is running away from Yellow's force. Good move. Focus down on taking out the economy, and don't bother with getting in a direct unit confrontation. Take out the economy. That is your primary goal. And this attack is being stopped short. Took out a decent amount of economy, forcing Pink to not... Ooh, and Commander in trouble. Ooh, this is not looking good. That Commander is a goner. The Commander needs to turn around and run away from its base so it doesn't deal much damage. First Commander death of the match. Don't have your Commander on the front lines of that. That could have been easily avoided by just keeping his Commander back here in the center of his base. Nice counterattack from Pink, but it looks like Yellow is stopping that counterattack just fine. Oh man, see, look at this. Using this terrain, like right here, if Yellow were to put some walls and then some laser defense towers and then pelters, those pelters would control the majority of this vital avenue right here. So any attacks would need to mount a suicide attack at those walled defensive lines, or those attacks would take some serious hits from the pelter fire. So any attacks from pink through this only viable avenue short of flanking all the way around, but even then you have to deal with these choke points, giving yellow the home court advantage. Oh man, this is where yellow should be using that terrain. Built those pelters right here, and then any attack whatsoever that pink does is going to be dealt, is going to have some serious losses. Hello, yellow's got a very large attack moving on into pink's base. This is not looking good for pink, as this base is falling, economy is falling, and pink has no units left to defend against this. Let's take a look at the total unit count. I'd say yellow has this match in the bag. Don't fall back. Continue moving forward. Press the advantage. Yellow is going to be taking pretty solid control of this planet. Pink does not have much left. Does not have much of economy presence here left on this planet. So then yellow can finish off this planet, or build teleporters, which neither player's built connecting teleporters. Very surprising. Quite the mistake. And yeah, this is the end of this planet for pink, I'd say. So with this, pink did kill the commander on this planet. So pink, oh nice. Yellow lost this advantage over here. Didn't have enough units over here, and now pink is kind of flanking around. So at this point, pink has already killed one commander. They've lost this planet. So pink needs to go for the snipe. If pink were to build... Oh, got some fighting going on back over here. Nice attack, and gonna get in some very nice metal extractor kills. Pink should go all air or all bomb bots, or yellow's commander is out on the edge. Yellow could be hit by a bomb bot snipe. So stop all production. Get out an air factory, get out a Firefly, scout out the commander, build nothing but bomb bots with all these bot factories, swing on round over here, and boom, down goes the commander. Their window of opportunity is quickly closing, as pink is losing this planet over here, and this teleporter is being built and is probably going to get connected soon, so that window of opportunity for the bomb bot snipe is drastically closing, or is quickly closing, not drastically. So that leaves an air snipe. Bombers, you only need like, what was it? What were those experimentations? Like 20 bombers. Yellow does have some fighters, so you need like 30, 40, maybe 40, maybe 50 bombers for a guaranteed successful bomber snipe. That's not a whole lot. That can be pumped out very quickly, especially if you stop all production and focus on nothing but bombers and just go all in for the snipe, because this planet is clearly a goner. And the commander's already dead on this planet. So with that, it would actually probably be a good idea. Ooh, so that attack that was moving on over here is now moving further forward. If they can kill that teleport, that'd be nice. Yellow is not using this terrain to his advantage. He's letting units move through the choke points unmolested, and now they're moving on through. I'd say pink has done a very nice reversal and is taking control of this planet, but there goes the snipe window, and I'd say there went all of pink's hopes and dreams of pulling off a win. Yellow has very solid control of this planet. and Pink does not have much of a fighting force left on this planet, which means there's a very low likelihood of them being able to kill Yellow's commander on this planet. This base is pretty much gone. That commander is wounded. Not long for this world, and Yellow is sending reinforcements to this planet. Finally. None too soon. Yellow needs to get all those units heading off in this direction to defend against this attack before it gets in too close. It's not a very large attack, but it's still a sizable attack and could do some damage. Yeah, I'd say Pink's windows of opportunity for pulling off a win is gone. Maybe not. It is a very, very small window, but this commander is exposed. Nope. Moving back into the base. Very good move. If Pink had scouted that out and happened to have an army available... Oh, here's the fighting. Very nice. Pink is running away from that vehicle force. That's what you gotta do. Oh, sneeze. And there goes the sneeze. Yeah, I'd say Yellow has this. Wow, there's still a lot of match left to go. Let's just speed things up. Especially since there's not a whole lot going on. Yellow is going for the assured victory. Going for the war of attrition, I guess. Where'd Pink's commander goes? There's Pink's commander. There goes the scout. Commander's way over here. Wow, that commander's actually very vulnerable. If Yellow took all of his units and sent them around this way, boom, commander kill. Yellow needs to press his advantage quick. Yellow has got a sizable unit advantage, especially since so much of Pink's unit force is bots. And there we go. That's terrain to advantage. All those units are strung out on the line. Moving on through here. Get them while they are stuck in the choke points. That's the way to do it. Commander's still vulnerable. Yellow needs to be careful. The more they leave Pink alone and don't press their advantage, the more time Pink has to turn the economy around, which, whoa! Hello. Pink has a superior economy to Yellow. That should not be the case. Yellow has a clear unit advantage. Very nice proxy base over here, but it's not going to work as Yellow destroys those units and kills off that factory. Yellow needs to get his economy on track. I've been saying this is a done deal, but if Yellow doesn't use his advantage, he's not using his advantage. Pink is moving in with a very, very nice-sized attack. A bunch of infernos moving forward, and Yellow's having to send all of his units in, and the terrain saves his butt. Still, though, not a whole lot going on. Oh, bomb bot's being built. That's a snipe opportunity. That commander is exposed. Scout out that commander. Send an attack over here, so these units have to go on over to defend, and then just have bomb bots move on in along this shoreline, and kaboom! There's your snipe. Let's see what's going on over here. Yellow is being passive. Yellow is throwing away the game, giving Pink an opportunity to catch up. Factory count is about the same, but Pink has a superior economy, so is able to churn out units faster. This is, surprising. This game's not a done deal. Well, unfortunately, though, not a whole lot's going on. Pink is trying to play catch-up, working on expanding the economy, while Yellow is making some critical mistakes. And it looks like the fronts have changed. When all the fighting used to be going on over here, now it looks like a lot of the fighting is going on over here. Very, very nice attack from Pink. Don't bother dealing with that army, just go on round. This is what I miss about beta. During beta Planetary Annihilation, attacks around the backside of the planet were common. This is, wow, this is a good attack. Getting into the energy field, taking out some factories. This is very good for Pink. Keep on taking out that energy. And red is now, yellow is now in the red for energy. That was a big attack. That was, wow, that was big. Yellow's economy is continuing to drop. Now in the red for both metal and energy. This could be the turning point as Yellow's economy continues to climb, which there is a lot of, yep, Pink is reclaiming the wreckage. Here comes a sizable attack, though. Pink's gonna really need to clump up all of his units to deal with this attack. But Pink's got an attack moving in on the other planet. Oh, this is tricky for Pink. This attack from Yellow is going to be able to do quite a bit of damage as Pink doesn't have an army left to deal with it. Where's Pink's commander? Still out in the water. Moving on forward to, ooh, this is interesting. Could take out that teleporter with the commander. Yellow has had to send units in through the teleporter, and that teleporter is soaking up energy in order to defend against this attack. If Pink can take out this teleporter and deal a lot of damage, Pink might be able to take full control. Oh, Pink tried to go through the teleporter and it didn't work. Yellow is in the negative on energy, so they just kill the teleporter and be done with it. Pink might be turning this around, or Pink is turning this around, has almost complete control of this planet. There's 2 factories left from Yellow, and I do not see any fabricators left on this planet. If Pink can take out those 2 factories, Pink will have full control of this planet, can claim all of the metal, build teleporters, yep, units are going through the teleporter. Ooh. Pink almost lost a commander there trying to take out that teleporter. And naval factory being built. Man, I can't believe this. I think Pink is going to turn this around. Pink is building up a naval force and got this teleporter to send units on through. Yellow's economy is climbing, but not as fast as Pink's. Especially since Pink only has these 4 factories left. Did I blindly miss these factories and only see these factories earlier? I think I might have. Either way, I still don't see any fabricators left on this planet. If Yellow doesn't build some fabricators, yeah, Yellow needs to really, really build some fabricators. Oop, comboxing. Pink is having to run away, and in come bombers. I can't tell if... Yep, damage is being dealt. And... yep, this commander's gonna a goner. Down to 1%. 0%, and down it goes. It was, according to the health, it was technically a wreck there, but they're still walking around. That's an interesting bug. So, both players are at one commander, but Pink almost has full control of this planet. Not many forces left on this planet from Yellow, and these attacks are moving forward. I think Pink is going to be able to finish off Yellow's factories. Yep, they're going to be able to finish off Yellow's factories, which means Pink has complete control of this planet, able to turn it into a resource farm and send all units on over to this planet through the teleporter. This is not looking good for Yellow. Where's Pink's commander? Yeah, Pink's commander's dead on this planet. So Pink's commander is safely on this planet. So Yellow needs to go orbital, or he's gonna lose. That's all there is to it. Yellow did not press his advantage, did not attack when he should have, did not scout to know that he should have attacked when he should have. So Pink has complete control of this planet. So let's just go with mirroring. Sizable attack coming from Yellow over here. Let's take a look at the total unit count. Pink has a superior unit count, and Pink is full control of this planet and is now going to be able to take all of his units and send them on through that teleporter. Yep, they are all moving through that teleporter. Yellow might be able to turn it back around with this attack. If they are able to destroy all these factories, nope, they're not going to be able to. Too many units are coming through this teleporter. I was going to say, if they manage... Ooh, very nice raid going on over here. Wow, brutal. These bots are going to be able to take out a ton of metal extractors, putting a huge dent in Yellow's ever-shrinking economy. Yellow's only hope, which isn't, not going to happen. If they were able to take full control of this planet by destroying all of these factories and all the fabricators, then maybe. But there's a bunch of fabricators over here. More units are coming through. I don't think they're going to be able to finish off all these factories. But they'd have to finish all the factories and the teleporter. And they're definitely not going to have enough units to get through to that teleporter. So, let's take a look at this other planet real quick. Yep. All combat units are heading on through that teleporter. And there is a planet-wide build queue with air fabricators to claim all of these metal extractors. Pink now has a runaway economy for what I can only say is, that was the self-destruct. Yep, that was incredible. That was one of the best turnarounds I have seen in a long time. That was an incredible match. Well played by all players. That was fantastic. Yellow, you guys almost had that match. You almost had it. You just didn't scout and you didn't press your advantage when you had it. And then Pink, oh man, that was incredible. Wonderful turnaround. Obviously, I loved that match. I bet y'all did too. Let me know what you think in the comments. Who sent that in? Ugeli. Thank you very much for sending that in. That was a fantastic match. If y'all have a match that you think other people would enjoy, let me know. Head on over to pamatches.com/submit, and if it's any good, I'll cast it. Don't forget to drop a like and a subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. Seriously, it really helps me out. And I'll see you next time.